केंद्रीय मंत्री हरदीप पुरी ने राहुल गांधी पर किया पलटवार। लोकसभा में विपक्ष के नेता और कांग्रेस सांसद राहुल गांधी को उनके दिए बयानों पर बीजेपी ने एक बार फिर घेर लिया है। केंद्रीय मंत्री हरदीप पुरी ने राहुल गांधी पर पलटवार करते हुए कहा कि एक भारतीय कैसे कह सकता है कि उसकी लड़ाई भारत से है। राहुल गांधी ने हाल के चुनाव में पारदर्शिता का जिक्र करते हुए यह बयान दिया था। बीजेपी आरएसएस ने हर संस्था पर किया कब्जा। कांग्रेस के पूर्व अध्यक्ष ने पार्टी के नए मुख्यालय इंदिरा भवन के उद्घाटन के बाद यह दावा भी किया कि भारत की चुनाव प्रणाली में गंभीर समस्या है। उन्होंने कहा कि ऐसा मत सोचिए कि हम निष्पक्ष लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं, इसमें कोई निष्पक्षता नहीं है। अगर आप मानते हैं कि हम भाजपा या आरएसएस नामक राजनीतिक संगठन से लड़ रहे हैं तो आप समझ नहीं पाए हैं कि क्या हो रहा है। भाजपा और आरएसएस ने हमारे देश की हर संस्था पर कब्जा कर लिया है। अब हम भाजपा, आरएसएस और भारतीय राज्य से ही लड़ रहे हैं।
If the leader of the opposition who belongs to a political party which claims to have contributed to India's freedom struggle and which has produced several prime ministers, if that party has deteriorated to a point that they are now fighting the Indian state, I can understand you can have a problem with the BJP because, the BJP has eclipsed you as the largest political party. It has been in power for the last 10 years, has won an election for the third time. But then fighting the RSS is a cultural organization. And that cultural organization prides itself in placing the nation first. And the constitution and the Indian state are, I think, parts of the same, the philosophy, the being. That's what defines India as a country. How can he fight the Indian state? Well, I don't know what this is. Either it's a temporary loss of, derailment of the mental coordinates, or it's the Soros toolkit. But why? How can any Indian, and let alone an elected member of parliament, say that he's against the Indian state? I mean, there are people who are against viewpoints, against political parties. You can even be against the RSS. Although the little I know about the RSS, the more I find out about what the RSS has done for India, for our, in terms of an earthquake, in terms of emergency, floods, droughts. The RSS believes in Samaj Seva. And the more I know, the more I respect them. But I can understand, you can have a different point of view, but you cannot be against the Indian state. So I think the young, several times relaunched leader, young at the age of 54, I think needs to do some serious introspection and to see whether he even meant what he did. I'm not trying to give him a way out, but I think there's going to be hell to pay for any political leader who says, I'm against the Indian state. Last time I heard about people being in the Indian state were those who believed in Marxist-Leninist approaches, the Naxalites. They wanted to overthrow the Indian state. But for a political party leader of opposition who is an elected member of parliament and he says we have to fight the Indian state, God help.
न्यूज इंडिया 24 से काजल सिंह, ब्यूरो रिपोर्ट।